plaintiff, Sandra Dennis, dated the defendant, and she insists he fathered her 2-month-old daughter. However, the defendant's family convinced him that Sandra's baby looks too white to be his. So she petitioned the court for a DNA test. Sandra is suing her ex-boyfriend for the balance due on a loan and a PlayStation. Defendant Nickerson Clemens says when his family first planted doubt in his mind about fathering Sandra's child, he didn't want to believe it. However, Nickerson claims he can no longer ignore what his family is saying, and he is now desperate to know the truth, and he owes Sandra nothing.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Prove your case.
One of the main reasons why I'm here today is for a DNA test to prove that our 1-month-old daughter is for Nickerson. Nickerson is the father of our daughter, but from the help of his family, he doesn't believe it. So
How does his family help him not believe it?
Because as soon as she was born, they said that she's too white.
Okay.
But we already know we're black people.
What's wrong with that?
We turn.
That's right. That's right.
I know.
No, I suppose he's saying because he's darker complected that the baby could
and
not.
I have pictures to prove
You're
it.
probably going to tell me, as I know, and he probably knows, and if he doesn't, he should, that complexions can skip generations.
Exactly, and the people.
My father was very dark complected, and my mother was brown complected.
Yeah. Yeah.
How old is the child now, the baby?
She'll be 2 months on the 23rd.
Oh, please. He can't tell the complexion of this child. And
that's what she looks like now, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm
her
saying.
Monday.
Right here, this is the baby
Yeah.
now. How long ago did he question the paternity? Immediately when the baby arrived?
No, he was perfect when the baby was born. I mean, to the point where I didn't have to get out of bed at night.
All right.
He would get up, make her bottles, do everything for her. And since they started these rumors, Nickerson is the type of person.
Who started rumors?
His cousins.
Saying what? That
the
baby too
baby's
light.
Oh, I had sex with a white guy.
Okay, you had sex with
a white guy. I don't even like, sorry to say, I don't even like red-skinned boys, let alone when I date a white guy. I'm just sorry to say. That's just, you know, I like dark men. I love dark men. Nickerson is the type of person, he lives for what people say. I have a mind frame where if you're not doing anything for me, you're not paying my bills.
How long did you all date?
We've known each other since high school, and we lost touch. We reconnected and started dating August of last year. And from there, our relationship was perfect. I mean, we did everything together. His friends and family would come over my house. They'd eat, sleep, hang out, do everything together.
The two of you didn't have relationship problems?
No.
We did not have relationship problems
And so
at all.
you all didn't have a real issue until the baby arrived?
Until the baby arrived. Everybody was jealous of our relationship.
Let me hear from him, sir, about the child or the background before we get to the loan that she's suing you about.
Well, actually, I'm just here to find out the truth, basically, Your Honor. You know, I'm a person that's really, really close to my family. You know, as she stated, I live for people. That's not even the fact. It's the fact of the matter is that
you live for people.
No, whatever. But like I was saying, the fact of the matter is that I'm close to my family. You know, if my family says something, you know, I really didn't want to believe it at first. But once they started saying things, you know, once you hear something over and over, it starts to bother you. It's gotten to the point where.
But they don't do nothing for you.
Quiet, man.
Listen, when I'm talking to the judge. Like I was saying, though.
Based on your family continuing to make their observation and the influence that your family has on you based on the closeness that you all maintain, when they continue to question it, they convince you perhaps you should question it.
Yeah,
is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, it's like
Did your family also tell you that complexions can skip generations?
Well,
they never mentioned that part of it.
But like I was saying, you know, this is my first time actually hearing something like that. But But the thing about it is just the whole situation has been, you know, it's been so bothersome. Because at first, like one of my cousins approached me and him, you know, it got to a certain point that we were about to get into a physical argument because I really didn't want to believe it. One thing about it, I love kids. I love my own children. No, actually, this is my first child, but she has 2 other kids that I treat like my own.
And he treats them better than he treats the baby.
How can he treat the baby? The baby just coming now. You're taking this a little too far. What
It's
kind of treating can he make, ma'am?
That's true, but he doesn't even hold her.
He do nothing but say goo goo gaga.
He doesn't even hold her. Like,
nah, but it's just
he don't hold her at all.
So I'll listen to you. Go ahead.
Let me just basically correct her statement. Basically, it's not the fact that I treat him less or more than the other, but it's the fact of the matter is like, it's just that certain things that I used to do, I don't do them anymore. Basically, like, I used to, sit up at night, hold her, and just look at her. I just be in a daze, I got blessed, with this beautiful child. That's before, all the comments were being said. That's before it started bothering me. Mm-hmm. But now, instead of me sitting at night and holding her, now I just sit up at night, just thinking about it constantly. It's pounding on my heart, it's pounding on my mind, just constantly just thinking about it.
What would be your reaction if the child is not yours?
No, I try not to even think like that.
Why not?
To be honest, but I don't know for some odd reason, because I feel like, to be honest, I feel as though like I can't.
You take care and treat her other children right.
Yeah, but the thing about it is,
well, then treat this one right. Take care of this one.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just because it would put another blockage. It would put a blockage on our relationship
because you thought it was yours and she had the child while you all were together, right?
Yeah, that's what it was.
I'm just being a little facetious with you.
But
I know that would be the case, and so you began to question and kind of distance yourself because of the pain that you might feel if you were to be convinced that the child isn't yours. Yeah. However, if the child is yours, you would be happy and you would be elated and you would feel blessed.
Yep.
All right. Ma'am, tell me about the loan or anything else. You want to finish up with the background before we get to the loan?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
They say that she's too white, but if you see his mother, she's very light.
Is that true?
She looks just like his mother.
Hold on, is that true?
Yes,
is that your mama?
Huh?
Is that your real mama?
Yeah, that's my real mother.
You want to bring her in? We can give her a test.
That's my real mother.
How can you question the paternity of your own child based on the fact that the child is too light when you are much darker than your mother? Isn't that about the same scenario?
The difference is the fact of the matter is, my mother didn't have to deal with the certain people in my family.
Let me just understand this, because I hope that you're not this impressionable.
No.
How many brothers and sisters do you have? You don't even know.
No,
man. Let's go. I see what this is. I see what the issue is. We need your brothers here to think for you today.
No. I don't know every last one of, my father, he had kids out of marriage and everything. I don't know every last one of them. But from the ones that I know, I say 5 brothers.
The ones that influence you, remember?
Or the ones that
influences you.
I'll just say like 3.
All right, so if those 3 were crackheads and they all say, smoke crack or you're no good, smoke crack because we don't like you, smoke crack. The same thing they've done to you regarding this baby, at least that's your excuse.
Yeah.
If they told you to smoke crack regularly, would you do that?
No.
Right.
Excuse me.
Yes, one last statement, sir.
One last statement. The thing about it is I'm never the type of person to run away from my responsibility.
Okay, we're trying to today. Using this excuse based on complexion. Go ahead, ma'am.
With the loan situation, I had got a tax return back. He wanted to buy a car so he could prove to his family that he's getting on his feet, he's buying a car. So I told him, look, this money is for my kids. I can't give you $3,000 just to give it to you. So I'm gonna loan it to you. But that was before, the PlayStation came before that. The PlayStation, he wanted me to buy him a PlayStation. And I told him, you don't really need a PlayStation. So he was like, okay, well just loan it to me. Loan me the money and I'll just pay it back. And I have the ad of how much the PlayStation costs and the games and the controller. I bought a PlayStation, 3 games and 1 controller. Got the PlayStation. Now before the loan, I made him sign a promissory note for the loan.
Okay. How much was that for again?
The car loan, the loan was $3,000.
All right.
And he told me as soon as he started working, he would make payments.
Okay.
That was in March. I loaned him the money in March. He started working in June. Since June, he's only repaid me.
When did you get him the PlayStation again?
I got him the PlayStation, I'd say about February.
Okay. Before he began working?
Before he began working.
All right.
Because he said he was going to pay me back as soon as he started working.
When he began working. All right. Sir?
You know, once you're, you know, I was thinking like this. If you're in a relationship, you know, mine is yours and yours is mine, basically. That's
what made you
know,
think that? If you're in a marriage, yes. Did he propose marriage?
No.
Did y'all get married?
No.
Let me see your ring.
No, it's just the fact of the matter. You know, it's just basically that's what I have into my mindset. So basically, she can't. You know,
why'd you sign this agreement to pay?
No, see, I didn't really take that seriously.
Oh. Okay.
No. Because when she
did you laugh?
Yeah, when I was signing, I was.
Did you laugh?
Yeah, I laughed about the situation.
Okay, because people laugh at jokes.
Yeah.
All right. Everything all right? What's wrong?
Yeah, everything's all right.
Looking down and acting frustrated? Could it be that most of what you're saying is unreasonable and I'm not buying it and it's not making sense? And you're making yourself look like a fool? Is that why you're getting frustrated? Oh, this is not coming across right. I'm not making sense. I'm making a fool out of myself. Is that why you're doing all that? So, you kidding?
Nope, and I put it in a note that I'm not joking.
Sure did. She sure did. I didn't read it. She sure did. I'm not joking.
That's this problem. He always think I'm joking about things.
Yeah.
That's the money
that
for my
loan
kids.
isn't the joke today. You're supposed to laugh. When it comes to money and her, it's a joke.
Yeah, that was a joke, but not.
Let's talk about the paternity test. Would you go and get it for me, please?
I'm ready to get this behind us because, honestly, Judge, I love him, and I would still want to marry him one day.
Whether the child is his or not?
Yep, I still do.
Good. How about you? You want to marry her one day?
Yeah, I do. I actually do.
Good. And you all have a happy family. And the child is yours, and that ain't no joke. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Yeah, maybe.
It feels great to know the truth now. You know, now I won't have nobody in my business or nobody, saying comments in my ear about this child not being mine.
I just hope that now he can just learn that we do everything for each other. They don't. I hope we can get past this because, like I said, I want to marry him.
Right now I just want, us to go back to the way we were before then, but just, physically start to grow from that time and not from this time.